Did you know that NASA has actually done research on the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, and what they found proves the Bible true?
All right, let's see it.
See, the Bible says in Matthew 27:45 that during Jesus' crucifixion, there was darkness from the 6th hour to the 9th. And when you Google the date that scholars think Jesus was crucified, they believe that it was April 3rd, AD 33. And here's what will blow your mind. There was a partial eclipse on April 3rd, 33 AD in Jerusalem, according to NASA.gov. And they say that it lasted over 2 hours and 50 some minutes, which is exactly the same amount of time mentioned in the Bible.
So the problem here is that, as this person's own video quite clearly shows, this was a lunar eclipse, not a solar eclipse. Solar eclipse is where the moon passes in between the earth and the sun, and that is what can cause darkness for a few minutes. A lunar eclipse is when the earth passes between the sun and the moon, and the earth casts a shadow on the moon. So a partial lunar eclipse is where you can look at the moon and you can see the shadow of the earth going over a part of the moon. This is what happened, and this causes absolutely no additional darkness. Also, as the image that this person shared demonstrates, the peak of this lunar eclipse was about 4:47 p.m. Now, according to the Synoptic Gospels, the darkness over the land lasted from about noon to about 3 p.m. So there is no overlap between the Gospel's description of darkness and the actual lunar eclipse, which took place later in the afternoon and was associated with absolutely no darkness whatsoever. If you pay just a little bit of attention to the data here, you can see that this has absolutely nothing to do with 3 hours of darkness that took place in the middle of the day when Jesus was crucified.
If you believe the Bible is true, comment Jesus is Lord and subscribe or follow for more.
Nah, I'm good. And the fit for this video has been Robinhood.